All right, thanks, Dana. Well, she has ties to Southeast Texas, but her book is making a big name for itself all over the country. And Donia Crouch is here with more on her stories. It's inspired by big families, dogs, babies, all the stuff that we love to talk about.
That's right.
And laugh about at the same time.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Nicole. I actually do have ties to the Golden Triangle.
Yes.
My mother grew up here and in Beaumont, and then my husband is from Port Arthur. So I feel like I have a bit of my heart, you know, here. And this is fun. Yes, it's a lot about relationships. I've been writing for a long time, and nonfiction is my thing. So I do enjoy writing about people.
And kind of talk to me about how you got started.
Well, you know, it just growing up loving the words, loving everything, even so far back as spelling, if you can imagine that. I mean, I was one of those people that loved those days when the spelling bees were on the agenda. And so I've always been a big fan of the written word. In college, I didn't really write very well. In fact, I remember getting a D one time in composition, but you know, you move past that. And when my father died, I was quite inspired to write because he always wanted somebody in the family to write about growing up in a big family. And so that was really my launching point, I think, when he died back in 1987, and I wrote a book about growing up called Caspersen Chronicles. And then from there, it was just on to write about married couples, a book called Texas Twosomes, Married for Life. And then this one came out, you know, last year, January.
And so talk to us a little bit about, this book in general and just the laughs that you had creating it.
People say, when they read the book, they say what they like about it is that it's short little stories that pick them up a little bit, make them smile. They're 700 words, so you can read them, you know, in 10 minutes. And some people put it on their side table at night, and they read a little bit, get sleepy, go to sleep. The next day, read something else. So I like it. If people think that it picks them up, that makes me happy.
Oh, well, thank you so much for joining. That's awesome. Stories of hope and humor. And we all need some hope and humor in our lives.
Tomorrow, book signing. Barnes & Noble, Beaumont on Dowling Road.
Yes, that's what our...
1 to 3. Oh, good. We've got that.
The book signing, of course, is going to be from 1 to 3.
1 to 3 tomorrow afternoon.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
See you there.
Come out and see her at Barnes & Noble's.